Hello, everyone. I just want to share a brilliant app with you, which is called Replit. So, some of you might be using this already to do a little bit of vibe coding, but the best way I found to use this is actually to create the ideas direct from the students or your own children. So, you'll see the application here, Replit, and on this app, you can create your own projects. You can see here, I've been working on a project with my son called Benjamin's Quest. You don't need any coding experience to use this application. What I've simply done is I've created the idea of an app and I've prompted it using some tools from ChatGPT. And then I've literally told it exactly what is to go into this app. And from my own input on the application, I've published it and you can see it expires. You get 29 days on the free version of your app for use. So this is my son's app to help him with the 11 plus exams. So he's been working hard studying and he's a massive Minecraft fan. So basically, we built the application step by step. He wants to have different levels of ability from level 1 villager all the way up to his favorite, the Ender Dragon. And if he chooses that one, you can see you can then choose the topics what you can work on within the 11 plus. So if I'm going to go into a villager, for example, the easy level, do a little bit of spelling grammar, it'll have nice and easy. You can go through and work through the answers. If you get it wrong, for example, you can see it will then give them a little tip and clues and help in there along the way. They can change the levels if they wanted. And you can see you don't simply have to choose a topic. You can mix the quiz if you want to, and you can choose different parts. Again, you can work through. This is the top level. So this is one that they're working at step by step. And other features that he actually asked himself to be added was, what about adding skins and some experience points in there? So when you start, this will save your progress in the application, all based on the input from the app Replit. So we can see when you begin, you are a level 1 recruit. You can get 5 different skins and 5 badges. So from there, can you work your way all the way up to the Ender Dragon skin? You need essentially 90% accuracy on the Ender level for this. Achievements on the way. So did you get 5 questions correct in 30 seconds? On a roll, did you get 10 questions correct in a row? Mastermind and the Brave Explorer level. And even down here, you can work your way all the way to Legend and then Mythic, which is the experience points in there. Like I said, this is simply all done with prompting on the app. No need for any coding skills in there. But what a brilliant tool to have with your students or your children in there. A reminder that this is obviously 13 plus. So it's not something that the younger students can go and create themselves, but it doesn't stop them having ideas for their learning. I do know examples of this being used in our school within year 3, for example. I know there's been a wonderful maths tool that's been created looking at shape in there. And our wonderful year 4 team are also now looking at adding it for their Pokemon units to make the learning creative, fun, and interactive for all students. So have a look at the app. It's free to use. You can go into Replit. There is other versions where you can obviously pay for the pro features, but on the free version, you get to create and publish one project, and that published project can stay published for up to 29 days. So you can get a lot of use out of it within your classes to help them with their learning journey.